This is Rock Leads with Sociafire. Okay, Myron Williams just dropped a video, actually yesterday, about where he's resigning from Chosen Vessel. Now, it's causing a lot of conversation online in regards to the official day. I almost said official day play, or the official day conversation between he and Bishop J. Drew Sheard. Now, the problem with that is that he said and professed to everybody, the entire world, that he was a part of a particular church. And it's coming out now, a lot of things are coming out now. And I believe this resignation from Chosen Vessel was a forced resignation. I'm just saying, because if you think about it, you know what? You don't want to miss this video.
Social fire, we don't play. Rock Leach bringing the heat all day. Faith on fire, no mask, no leash. Fire in his voice, yeah, I rock.
He the voice for the ones that the church forgot. He bring truth to the light, whether liked or not.
Are you over 40 and ready to share your faith through content creation? Now is the time. I hit 5 million views last year using my video content script template, and I want to give it to you for free. It's valued at $2,000 because of its potential, but this season is about purpose, not profit. I believe in giving value, so this game-changing tool is yours at no cost. Click the link in the description or scan the QR code to get started. Let's take your content to the next level. Let's go.
All right, y'all. I'm actually on vacation when all this information came out. That's why I'm actually doing it. It probably was out 24 hours ago. I usually don't try to be the first one to put some information out. And my wife and I, her birthday, then our anniversary, our wedding anniversary, all of this is about the same time of the year. So we generally do a lot of vacationing during that time. And right now, I'll just say we're in the Virgin Islands right now, actually on the Virgin cruise ship right there. And I'm just taking a moment, and don't worry, Jess is all for me, putting this video out. Our channel actually has a lot of videos that are going to come out all while we're on vacation. And so our team is handling that. So please watch those videos, view those videos. We decided to do some really in-depth conversations, basically behind the scenes, pastoral behind the scenes, confessions, if you would, some things that I think a lot of pastors go through, grow through, and have experienced. However, with this Myron Williams situation, we're going to get into the video. Let's go ahead and just get into the video first, and I'll come back with some commentary.
Hello, family. Today I come to you with a full heart. After 29 years, exactly to the day, my season of serving as pastor of worship and fine arts is coming to a close. I arrived at Chosen as a 23-year-old young man. The name of the church was New Life Christian Church, and this job was recommended to me by my brother, longtime friend, Leslie Perry, who was the organist at the time. He invited me to come to church that Sunday just to try it out and see if I was really interested. Pastor Bishop Richard E. Young asked me to stand during the service, and to my surprise, he said, "I want y'all to meet our new Director of Music and Fine Arts, Myron Williams. Give him a hand." And without any other requirements, Bishop Young hired me, and I accepted the offer at a job interview at Bishop Young's home. I've worked at Chosen for 30 years, and I've enjoyed every year of employment. And for nearly 3 decades, you have allowed me to grow, to learn, and to give my very best to this ministry. I want you to know how deeply I love you, Chosen. I really love you guys. You have been with me through so many seasons of life and ministry. You have prayed for me, nurtured me, encouraged me, and pushed me in ways that helped shape the man and the minister I am today. And for that, I'm eternally grateful. This decision has not been easy, and I sincerely made the best decision based on the options I was presented with. And I am coming to you this way so that you can truly hear my heart. This has come with twists and turns, reflection and prayer, but I've learned that two realities can exist at the same time. You can be sad and excited, grieving and hopeful, all at once. And that is exactly where I find myself today. I am sad to close this chapter, and yet excited about the next God is calling me into. I want to thank you for every moment, every Sunday, every rehearsal, every note, every prayer, every smile. Every time y'all came to the concerts that I put on here and y'all packed us out. Thank you for allowing me not only to serve Chosen Vessel, but to serve the nation and serve worldwide. You have been my family, my community, and my home. As I step forward into this new season, I ask for your continued prayers. Know that I am trusting God even when the path is unfamiliar, because His plan is still perfect. Though my assignment here is changing, my love for you remains the same. And to Bishop Marvin Sapp, it's been an honor serving you during the 6 years you've been leading Chosen. We have stretched one another over the years, but I can truly say I am better because of it. Chosen Vessel, thank you for nearly 30 unforgettable years, and I am excited about what's next for you, for me, for us. Grace and peace to each of you.
Now, Myron leaned very heavily into the employment aspect of Chosen Vessel. And actually, looking at this doesn't look like something that he's comfortable with doing. And there was some pressure because he talked about the options that were given to him. Now, looking at those options that were given to him, we don't know the clarity of what it was. We don't know. I just hope that in all of this, because I know that this might have inadvertently got Bishop J. Drew sheared into something that was a lie. And I think the Kojic, I don't want to say elite, but the Kojic faithful was like, no, this shouldn't have happened. Bishop, that's not right. And then Bishop J. Drew Shear did bring up bishops of another organization contacting him. And I just believe this resignation had to happen. But let's not forget the reason that Social Fire jumped onto this whole Myron Williams conversation, because we don't talk about all conversations over here. The reason that I talked about that conversation was because of Dr. Sybil Finney. I know Myron Williams. I'll just say that. But when I saw the video of him putting her out and doing her and talking to her like he was talking to her as a son, as a nephew, I couldn't take that. It was disrespectful how he was talking, and it should not have happened. And then we decided to go ahead and take on the story. I want to give a shout out to St. James, who ran the story first, and the St. James show, where we actually saw the interview. And I at first thought about interviewing Dr. Sybil Finney. And if you hadn't saw the interview, go check it out, whether it's on St. James' channel or on my channel. But you go check it out. And we went ahead and ran the story, because this is not how you do people who've been in position, who've been faithful. This woman is at the service normally there with her mother. And Myron does her like that. It's people like her that are there that make sure the people who are not from the larger ministries are able to be known. I know people like her that are part of the Church of God in Christ, who know everybody, who know all the moving pieces, and can help the people who are unknown to be known, even in the music department, especially in the music department, because a lot of organists, a lot of songwriters, a lot of people who are in leadership don't come from large jurisdictions. They don't come from large churches, mega churches, or, celebrity status. And it's people like her that make sure that these people, like myself, are heard and acknowledged. And that should not have happened. That should not have happened. I just believe if we really want to keep true with the conversation, this is really justice for Dr. Sybil Finney. This should not have happened. What he did to her should not have happened. And so I believe, that he should not only resign, but I believe that resignation needs to go a little bit further, because of how he's made the entire Church of God in Christ look. Let's just go ahead. This was a bad look. And if he was telling the truth, like a lot of y'all said, why does this even matter? Why is he resigning? If it didn't matter, why is he resigning? I believe he inadvertently got a lot of people into a lie. I think that's what happened. He got a lot of people into a lie. This bishop of this that he called out by name, I don't know that he said anything public. All we know public that have happened was Myron Williams said to Bishop J. Drew Sheard that he was a member of a church that did not. Members even came out and said, we don't know him to come to church. Now, he ain't been a part of this church, but he said that and lied to the entire world. And I believe that he inadvertently got Bishop J. Drew Sheard into a lie. I believe that chosen vessel forced him to resign because you negatively impacted their brand. Everybody knows you for that brand and not the church that you acknowledge brand. And so even on that platform, that would have been the best place for him to acknowledge chosen vessel, and that would have did a lot for their brand. But because he chose to lie, I believe that what he's getting and what's happening is what's supposed to happen. I'm praying for Myron because your arrogance done got you in a corner. Your character has gotten you in a corner, and God is the only one that can get you out. Y'all pray for him. But I'm going to get on back to this vacation. Love y'all. And meet me in the comments. Let's talk about it. Let's go.
Social fire, we don't play. Rock leech bringing the heat all day. Faith on fire, no mask, no leash. Fire in his voice, yeah, I rock.
He the voice for the ones that the church forgot. He bring truth to the light, whether liked or not.